Let's kick things off today with a pretty massive question. Think about it for a second. Is it true justice to just consider everyone completely equal before the law? Or does real fairness actually require us to provide special opportunities for people who are disadvantaged? That is the core puzzle we are unpacking today. We so often picture justice as this blindfolded figure holding a perfectly balanced set of scales. But what if true fairness actually demands that we take the blindfold off? What if we need to look really, really closely at exactly where different people are starting from in life? Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to explore the core mechanics of a really fascinating concept, social justice. We are taking our direct inspiration from Chapter 11 of the Political Science syllabus. But honestly, whether you are cramming for your university exams right now, or you are just someone who wants a much sharper, clearer understanding of how fairness actually functions in the real world, you are in the right place. This explainer is going to break the whole thing down into clear, highly memorable frameworks. Here is our quick roadmap for today. First up, we'll define the exact meaning of social justice. Number 2, we'll look at its main objectives. Third, we're going to examine the highly influential views of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Fourth, we'll break down a real-world example to see why all of this actually matters. And finally, we will wrap up with the most important expected questions to get you completely ready for your exams. Okay, let's jump right into Section 1, the meaning of social justice, specifically looking at equality, opportunity, and rights. So what exactly is it? When we strip away all the complicated jargon, social justice fundamentally means providing equal respect, equal opportunity, equal rights, and a truly just life to every single individual in society. And what is absolutely fascinating here is how it moves way past a basic, bare-bones legal definition. It doesn't just stop at saying, hey, treat everyone the exact same in a courtroom. No, it goes further. It explicitly talks about equal respect and actually securing a just life. It's all about making sure that the structure of society itself is fair for every person, completely regardless of their background, where they were born, or how much money their family has. Moving on to Section 2, let's look at the main objectives required for building a fair society. To actually achieve that just life we literally just talked about, political theory outlines 5 main non-negotiable objectives. First off, providing equal opportunities for all citizens. Second, and this is a big one, the complete, absolute end of discrimination based on caste, religion, gender, and class. Third is the targeted, intentional development of weak and deprived classes. Fourth is the protection of human dignity. And fifth, the establishment of genuine social equality and brotherhood. So the really crucial takeaway here for you is that social justice is an active process, right? It is not passive. It requires actively dismantling old systems of discrimination and actively promoting the upliftment of anyone who has been marginalized, all to ensure that human dignity is fiercely protected across the board. All right, Section 3, we're looking at Dr. Ambedkar's views, the architect of social justice in India. This specific quote just brilliantly captures his entire philosophy. He said, "Real social justice is impossible until there is equality, liberty, and fraternity in society." Dr. Ambedkar deeply, fundamentally understood that simply passing laws on a piece of paper wasn't going to be enough. You need equality, which means a truly even playing field. You need liberty, meaning the actual freedom for people to pursue the life they want. And you need fraternity, which essentially means a sense of shared brotherhood and solidarity among everyday citizens. If you are missing even one of those 3 pieces, it's like a stool with a missing leg. True justice just remains completely out of reach. Now, if we break his philosophy down a bit further, it reveals 5 major pillars. First, he fought relentlessly for equal rights for all citizens and the absolute, total end of caste-based discrimination. But crucially, and you definitely want to remember this, he saw the right to education as the primary, most powerful tool for upliftment. It's the master key. He also advocated heavily for social and economic equality because he recognized a basic truth. You really cannot have social fairness if the economic gap between people is just too extreme. Finally, his ultimate method for achieving all this was establishing justice through the Constitution. He believed that the highest, most powerful law of the land had to be the primary engine driving this fairness forward. Let's make this concrete in Section 4, Real Example and Importance, Social Justice in Action. This scenario brilliantly illustrates the exact problem we're talking about. I want you to picture a village with 2 different children. On the one side, you have a child with plenty of resources, access to a fantastic education, and all the modern facilities they could need. On the other side, you have a financially weak child who completely lacks basic study resources. Now, if we just blindly apply the basic concept of equality before the law, both of those children are technically allowed to sit for a major university entrance exam. But let me ask you, is that actually a fair race? Of course not. The child without resources is starting the race miles and miles behind the starting line. And this right here is exactly where the mechanics of social justice step in to fix the race. Step 1 is government intervention. This means society implementing specific programs like scholarships, free education, and reservation systems. Step 2 is equal opportunity. These interventions act to actively level out that playing field, giving the disadvantaged child the actual, tangible resources they need to compete fairly. And then step 3 is social justice achieved. Ultimately, because of those interventions, every single individual is granted respect and a genuinely fair chance to move forward in life based on their actual potential, rather than just their financial starting point. So why is this entire process so absolutely vital for a nation? Well, achieving this kind of balance significantly increases peace and harmony in society. Think about it. When weaker sections actually have real opportunities to advance, societal resentment naturally drops and cooperation naturally rises. This fundamentally, structurally strengthens a democracy. It ensures that human rights are protected for absolutely everyone, not just the wealthy elite. And finally, it guarantees equal development across the entire population, meaning the whole country is able to move forward together rather than leaving millions of people behind. Okay, students, listen up because I have a fantastic memory trick for you. To help you retain this whole complex framework, whether you're walking into an exam hall or you just want to organize your own thoughts, I want you to remember the acronym SAI. It's a lifesaver. S stands for defining social justice itself. A reminds you that you absolutely must include Ambedkar's views because they are critical foundational components. And I reminds you to clearly list the importance of the concept in a functioning society. If you structure your exam essays or your notes around SAI, I promise you, you will hit all the necessary bases for top marks. Finally, let's hit section 5, important questions, expected university exam application. All right, based on everything we've just covered, here are the top 5 expected questions you need to be ready for. Number 1, what is social justice? Number 2, explain its main objectives. Number 3, write Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's views on the topic. Number 4, state its importance to society. And number 5, write a short note on the relationship between social justice and the Indian Constitution. If you apply that SAI framework we just learned, you are going to be fully 100% equipped to tackle every single one of these with confidence. And that brings us to the end of our comprehensive breakdown on social justice. But before you go, I want to leave you with one final provocative thought. If true justice often requires unequal intervention just to create an equal starting line, where else in our modern everyday society do you think we are currently confusing the idea of equality with actual fairness? Keep questioning the world around you, use these frameworks to totally master your studies, and I will see you in the next explainer.